Sergio Gutierrez following his win over Calvin Dunning. Sergio, take us what you're feeling through right now.
I feel amazing. Just another dub on my record. Just getting better and better every time. But to go back to the gym, work on my wrestling. I already have another fight set up for August 9th back in my hometown, so I'm ready to go.
Hi, Josh. Michael Plundo here. Let's talk about the Penguins a little bit. How have you seen Kyle Dubas's vision for the team start to take shape since taking over as president of hockey operations back in the summer of 2023?
Hey, Michael. Yeah, I think that it's a slow burn, right? Because he inherited a tough roster. I think he made some moves that, I'll be honest, at the time I was fired up about, like going out and trading for Erik Karlsson.
Going back to your off-season talk, I want to ask you about the Vancouver Canucks because they had a season filled with drama, specifically around Quinn Hughes. What do you think is going to happen with him, and how do you make of that whole situation?
Well, they bring in Adam Foote. He was an assistant coach with them last year. He has familiarity with Quinn Hughes and the rest of the group.
Hi, Ian. Michael Plundo back here. Let's go back to the finals between the Thunder and the Pacers. How much of a factor do you think rim protection will be with guys like Chet Holmgren defending for the Thunder and Miles Turner defending for the Pacers?
Yeah, huge. Inside play for OKC in particular is a big key, although I do think the Thunder have figured out ways to be more efficient.
With Kevin Durant being the main, talk of this whole offseason and what's to come in 2025 NBA free agency, which teams do you think are a great fit for Kevin Durant, and where do you see him landing?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, Kevin is one of those players who, he's just a natural, pure NBA.
Michael Plundo here with Texas Tech analyst Chris Level joining us live here on our Longhorn Distributing Hotline. Chris, I want to ask you about more of the new faces that are coming over to Texas Tech, specifically offensive coordinator Mac Leftwich and defensive coordinator Sheil Wood. What can you tell Red Raider fans to expect from them?
Yeah, Michael, I think that's one of the under-talked about storylines is that you're trying to do all this and you've got two new coordinators.
Hi, Cynthia. Michael Plundo here. I want to ask you about another Cowboys player that they acquired this offseason from the Pittsburgh Steelers, wide receiver George Pickens. He is heading into the final year of his contract. Do you see him being a Cowboy long-term if all things work out this year?
Yeah, yes. The thing I like about the Cowboys, and, like it or don't like it or whatever, is when they decide that they really do give you an audition to be a Cowboy.
Chris, Michael Plundo here. I want to ask you about the Subway ad, kind of teasing the Happy Gilmore 2 that really lit up the internet. How did that idea come together, and was it always meant to hint at a possible sequel or just a fun tribute to the original?
So we shot the movie, and then between the movie and its release is when we shot the Subway ad.